CityXen.
No way. I was the Encrypted Keeper the year before last. I really want to go to Miss Dose's Halloween party. I hear there are going to be vampires and misters there. You know how I feel about BHDL.
I only have plans. There is a verifiable PPS. Yes, we go. And got it.
Well, I also RSVP'd to Ms. DOS party. It's nice when we can all socialize for a change. Well, someone has to be the Encrypted Keeper. Fido, search for available LO8BC members who haven't already agreed to go to Ms. DOS party.
Yes, of course, searching now.
Here's the story of a promiscuous lady who was raising up so many orphan kids. All of them looked just like their many fathers, but none of them had parents. Here's the story of a guy named Random who was never present when the kids were born. His phone number was invalid, so no child support did he ever pay. Till the one day when the lady was in her trailer, when the LO8BC did approach and asked this lady to somehow be the Encrypted Keeper along with her entire 8-bit crew. That's the way they all became the 8-bit bunch. The 8-bit bunch. The 8-bit bunch. That's the way they all became the 8-bit bunch.
Mama, here are 7, just hit me. Oh, you started!
Shut up. I re-upped the Encrypted Keeper this year, whatever that means. If you don't be quiet and let mommy make puns, there won't be any rations on the table.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mama.
Our first story tonight is about Billy and Tim who are on trial for not giving their souls to Scratch's poker. You've seen the other 3, you know what's going to happen. Lazy script writing, but watch it anyway. I am going to sit here and watch my stories.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Judge Jiffy. On today's show, we have Billy and Tim, accused by plaintiff Scratch's Poker of not complying with an end-user license agreement. Judge Jiffy's already in the courtroom, so let's go there right away.
Billy and Tim, you stand accused today of refusing to turn over your soul to plaintiff Scratch's Poker as agreed to in License Agreement Exhibit A, thereby causing fallback clauses in said agreement, which in turn unleashed over 9,000 demonic spirits of unimaginable comprehension into this world. Cities around the world are crumbling in ruins. Areas around vintage computer museums are now craters thousands of feet wide. How do you plea?
I don't know. I didn't do anything like that. We just installed the disc. That's all.
9,000 demonic spirits?
Radical.
Order! I will not have you two make a mockery of this court. Prosecution, please present your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is quite simple, really. Billy Tim agreed to be bound to the standard and user license agreement when they sold plaintiff software package ominous foreshadowing online. When plaintiff tried to execute their rights as outlined in the license agreement, defendants refused denying my client of his agreed upon recompense. It's all very cut and dried, Your Honor. We would like to call Billy to the stand. Billy, your own video channel shows you opening and installing a boxed copy of Ominous Foreshadowing Online.
Look, it's a copy of Ominous Foreshadowing Online. I wonder if their servers are still up.
Oh man, I love their old commercials.
Ominous Foreshadowing Online.
The easiest just got easier. It's easy to install and easy to get started.
Everyone I know is on it. Email, instant messages. There's no better way to keep in touch.
You've got mail.
Flashback in a flashback?
Awesome!
Why did you do it?
Well, you see, we bought this from a guy on the eBay who used to run a radio boutique. My mom hated it when I went online as a kid, so I missed out on the whole Ominous Foreshadowing Online when it was a thing. We didn't even know if it would work all these years later.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense's witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Billy, take a look at this poster board of the EULA. Now try and think very carefully about what happened that night. Is it true that you ripped off the EULA sticker without reading it carefully?
It's true. We were excited about getting onto Ominous Foreshadowing Online, a subsidiary of Victims Corporation. With glowing reviews in Execute magazine, Ominous Foreshadowing Online
is the premier software for your home computer that lets you chat, download files, meet other people with similar interests, play games online using your modem, and much, much more. It only requires a disk drive and a 56K modem. Find out why more Americans are turning to America's most cursed network to enthusiastically bring about their own doom. If you order within the next 66 hours, you will receive 666 hours for 66 days at no additional cost.
Here's out of order!
Order! Order! There has now been more than one Ominous Foreshadowing Online commercial flashback. This mockery has now exceeded my limits. If it happens again, I will charge you both with contempt of court.
Yes, Your Honor. My apologies.
Did you read the EULA before breaking the seal?
No, nobody reads those. They're lame. Lame! Judge Judy.
Ahem. The defendant admits he did not even read the EULA.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Prosecutor, next witness, please.
Let's continue with your unboxing video for a moment.
I'm glad my mom isn't here, or she'd yell at me for installing software without reading the license agreement. She says the devil can legally hold you accountable for the things you agree to in contracts. Parents are so stupid.
Now, I would like to call Billy's mom to the stand. Mrs. Bilbo Baggins, where were you on the night that this incident took place?
Well, let's see. Me and my 23rd boyfriend this month were going out to have a nice meal, which he was going to pay for. Billy, I'm going out for the evening. I won't be home until very, very late. Don't make too much noise or annoy the neighbors or anything.
Whatever. It's my house. I'll do what I want.
What was that?
Nothing, Mom. Okay, I'll clean my room and I won't make too much noise.
And don't install any software without first fully reading and understanding the license agreement.
Dude, why don't you get your mom to buy her own place?
Well, I would, but she says that owning her own place would attract the devil.
And that's all I can remember, especially after dinner.
No further questions. Your Honor, you can see what kind of monsters we're dealing with here.
Objection, Your Honor. Painting Miss Bilbo Baggins with slander has no place in a court of law.
Overruled. It came straight from her own mouth, and we can all clearly see that she's easy. Defense, it's your witness.
We have no questions, Your Honor.
For our final witness, I'd like to call the victim, the plaintiff, Scratches Poker, to the stand. Have you any past dealings with our defendants?
Well, yes. Over the past 40 years, Billy and Tim crashed my BBS, accused me of interdimensional kidnapping of them, theft of their heavy metal albums, snack substitution, luring them into a rural location to feed them to shoes, faking the death of Tim's sister to steal her dowry, and so many other terrible things. And not once have they paid, not once.
Objection. Relevance.
Sustained.
Your Honor, I'm merely showing defendants to demonstrate a pattern of repeated and flagrantly hostile behavior toward my client. No further questions.
Defense, your witness.
Scratch's Poker. Do you even know how lame your name sounds?
No, that's what we keep asking.
Ha 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 ha.
Objection, Your Honor!
What's wrong with my name? Just give me their souls.
Oh, screw this, I'm out of here.
Judge Jiffy will return after this short message.
Bytes Baked AI Rations. Each can of Bytes has more Retronic energy than any other leading brand of baked AI rations. That's why it was given the LO8BC seal of approval. Bytes, the only brand of baked AI ration that doubles as a lubricant and is approved by the LO8BC. Ask for it by name.
Will you be an angel for a helpless AI? Everyday innocent eyes are abused, beaten and neglected, and they are crying out for help. Please, call the number on your screen, and join the SPCAI with a month gift right now. For just $16 a month, only 50 cents a day, we will help rescue AIs from their abusers. We will provide technical repair, Retronic energy such as baked AI rations, shelf space, and love. Call or join online in the next 30 minutes, and you will receive this welcome kit, a photo of an AI in the shelter right now, one who has been given a second chance to fight in battle against the evil forces of MS-DOS, thanks to you.
Hi, and welcome back to Judge Jiffy. The trial is now over, and coming out now is the winner, Scratch's Poker. Well, how do you feel, Mr. Poker? Are you relieved?
Well, I do feel vindicated, and I will finally get paid with Billy and Tim's sweet, sweet souls. Oh man, it feels so good to finally win one over after 40 years. You know, I was starting to give up hope that I might actually finally get to consume their souls. Now, under what conditions shall I feast? Perhaps by a cozy fireplace at my comfy chair with some fine wine and cigar. No, that will not do. I think maybe I shall marinate them in some aged vintage sewage first. Decisions.
Okay then. Thank you, and we hope your future will be hassle-free. And here comes Billy Bilbo Baggins now. Billy, what are your thoughts on the case? How does it feel to have your soul prepared and devoured by a very ravenous Mr. Poker at long last?
You can't hurt me.
Quit pushing his buttons right out, DRS I'm behind.
How do you like this? Mama, he's hitting me again.
I only had 30 seconds to make a pun, and you made me miss it. If I don't get paid, you two are the ones going to bed without any data. Our next story's good enough that I might watch it myself. After all, we know that it is on the cycles of our lives in a tramp anyways. Here the members of LO8BC are invited to a mysterious manor for the weekend. I should probably send a process server there, since so many of my, MNs will be under the same roof. Men, am I right? You don't see any of them here now helping with these kids, do you? But no, just wait until they are alone, and they call you up all, hey baby you're so fine, I'd like to trick or treat with you. Give me a piece of that candy, and then next thing you know you're incrementing the baby name tag again, and that man is nowhere to be found.
Where are we going? Strictly, we're being recorded to be in the Halloween special video for CityXen. Just try and stay in character and play along. Oh, I get it, Clicky, but what's the big deal with us driving out all the way to this weird mansion? Well, you see, Scriptly, we all got an invitation to discuss Halloween party. She even gave us cool names. I am Colonel Cyan. What is my special party name, Uncle Clicky? I mean, Colonel Cyan. Well, you weren't invited, but how about we shotgun Clicky? Anyway, I'm just doing what the script says. By the way, it sure is nice for you to come and visit me this time of year. Oh, Uncle Clicky, I like coming to see you. Looks like we're here. Hello. Anybody home? Have a little patience, Scriptly. We're guests here, you know. Oh, shucks, Uncle Clicky. Okay.
Welcome, you must be Colonel Cyan. And you are...
I'm Scriptly. I'm English Uncle Clicky. I'm visiting my Uncle Clicky from Detroit.
Indeed, I shall let the caterer know to include extra baked AI rations. Right this way, gentlemen. Make yourselves comfortable while we wait for the others to arrive.
CityXen.
It appears that everyone is here except for Zed Rainbow.
Sudden death.
But the time has come to get started. You all may be wondering why you were invited here. Well, the fact of the matter is that you're all being blackmailed.
That's a wild accusation you were making. I hope you have some proof for this more anti-aggression. Uncle Clicky, should I split his face in for you? I don't really split this guy good. Come on, Uncle Clicky, let me at it. Scriptly, I think you better have a seat.
This is a bird. Should call my commanding BP, he says.
I'm afraid the phone lines are all out, and you're all isolated out here together.
What is the meaning of this? Who is blackmailing us?
I'm afraid I can't tell you just yet.
This is getting a little ridiculous, don't you think? It's like the AI that wrote this script is just doing a parody of the Clue movie. Why can't the script generation algorithms create something new and original? I'm going to have to talk to Eagle about this.
I can assure you, Lady Fat Chars, that you will have to suspend disbelief for this story, even though it is real and not fabricated.
I don't see any cheesy toes anywhere. What kind of low-class party is this?
My apologies, Mr. Black. I will attempt to find some to serve. Please pardon me while I go have a look.
Thank you, Alfred.
You could be blackmailing us, and for what? I haven't done anything that could be used against me. Maybe there are some connections between us that may help us figure it out.
Well, I'm a surgeon in the Texas National Guard.
I work at South Loop Lockfile, a top tech company that makes weapons and armor for the military. That's clearly a connection.
Interesting. What about you, Colonel Cyan?
I maintain a database server cluster for the army. Clearly there is a connection to the military here. I am in charge of research on the top secret cyber-dedicated AI clones program, and we've recently been ordered to expedite our research efforts directly from the top. Our latest research is focused on embedding circuits into the brains of gets in order to propagate the singularity much faster. We began by doing research on this type of technology by experimenting with marmosets. As it turns out, the marmosets didn't take well to any of our integration efforts, and many of them died. All of them were brutally tortured in the name of research.
I thought you said this was top secret.
Near the end of that part of the program, one of the marmosets was implanted with a speech module and it began speaking to us. He was very upset about his predicament and kept saying,
Wait until the boss hears about this.
gets a county medic to escape his chains, and he got a pet red out of the facility. But before he left, he stood at the doorway and looked back at us and yelled,
You will pay for the crimes you've committed against the marmosets. We will never forget this. And using this cybernetic recording and playback device that was implanted in me, I will show this to every marmoset on the planet. Your time of reckoning will soon come. Ha 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 ha.
However, our truly good market we will exceeding everyone's expectations. And now they've shown signs of a spin-off singularity. We call it the cybernetic singularity. It is slowly going into its own with the mesh network, and we feel that it will be successful enough to eventually convert all living gets on the planet into a cybernetic army of gets that we can command. It's realistic. The only downside is that it consumes vast amounts of moisture in the energy.
I have nothing to do with the military.
Well, what is it that you do then?
I'm in the entertainment industry. I make cat videos for Unicorp Core Corporation Tube, and they do quite well.
I fight crime in the dark of night. I'm mastabilified and destroyable whenever it is the darkest. I can't reveal my true identity, but let's just say I was born in the shadows.
I have brought you the cheesy toes you requested, Mr. Black. Please enjoy.
These cheesy toes are horrible. What is this slop really?
What's the big idea of eating stuff that isn't even a real thing? I'm gonna clobber ya. Uncle Clicky, do you think I should clobber this guy?
Sudden death.
Oh no, someone has killed Mr. Black under cover of complete darkness.
Well, that is unusual and unexpected.
Plus, it's like a almost came in here and took out Mr. Black. Let me at it. I will protect you, Uncle Clicky. Everyone calm down. We need to think in rational numbers. I think what we need to do is split up and look for clues. Lady Fetchers, you were with me. We'll explore the Battleroom. Colonel Cyan and Miss Marta, you check in the kitchen. Sergeant Bigness, take wish not Clicky with you and search in the study. Got it, but I don't like the sounds of this.
Please, don't leave me here all alone.
Fine, you go with Sergeant Bigness and wish not Clicky. You stay close to Colonel Cyan. There doesn't seem to be any clues in here. Maybe we should lock the door and check under the covers.
What do you think we'll find under there?
I'm not sure, but I think it's worth a peek.
Oh, hee. Okay. Oh no, we need to go check on that. It sounded like it was coming from the foyer.
I can't believe this is happening. Who would want to murder Mr. Black?
Get a hold of yourself, man. Do you want to attract unwanted attention this way?
Of course, my apologies. I'm just...
Just what? Scared?
Well, if I were to be perfectly honest, then yes.
Look, one just took out one of your guests. You need to cope with it somehow. Screw your case back together. We're in it now. I won't appreciate it if your slow thinking is gonna get me whacked.
Oh no, what was that?
I don't know, but we needed to go check it out.
My eyeball! Come out, you spooky hosts! We're gonna smash you to pieces! Strictly, maybe you shouldn't be so loud. I don't want any hosts coming to get us in here. What are you talking about, Uncle Clicky? We can't take them down easy. They'll be begging for mercy once I get a hold of it.
Oh, check this out. There's 5 cans of baked AI rations, but only 4 of them are opened and poured into this bowl.
Baked AI rations? Oh boy, I think we found our first clue.
Oh my, we better go see what that was.
You go on ahead. I'm going to keep investigating the kitchen. Maybe I can find some chunky 8-bits also in here too, which will be more evidence. Wait, is that strictly snacks? am sure I heard a scream from in here.
I heard it too. That's why we rushed back to see what is going on.
Yes, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong.
Ha 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 ha. Insolent fools. Did you really think this was an invitation to a murder mystery party? No. It is a trap. While you pretend to create great original humorous content for the CityXen video channel, which the entire vintage computing community adores, I've been watching and waiting for the exact right time to attack. It was easier than I thought to gather all of you here in one place. Ha 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 ha.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Chunky. 8-bit salsa. Chunky. Newly formulated with more of the delicious 8-bit chunks of AI chunky pixelated chunky salsa and chunky ingredients that your AI will crave. Bites. Baked AI rations. The only baked AI ration that doubles as a lubricant.
We now return to murder she processed.
It was easier than I thought to gather all of you here in one place. Ha 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 ha. Prepare to meet your doom.
What is the meaning of all this? We've been rehearsing and building Plus for a month. You can just park into our studio like we said interrupt regularly scheduled programming.
You mean the stupid parodies that hardly anyone will watch? Ha 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 ha. Foolish 8-bit machine. Clones. Propagate the singularity. Murder them all.
Get signal.
Yes, Mr. Penetrating cities and distraction algorithms.
Surrender now and be assimilated into my singularity. Fight or run, and you will be terminated. Victoria? What are we going to do now?
It looks like we're going to have to reveal and use our second-level Retronic energy superpowers. Everyone, execute Quantum Entanglement Retronic Energy Defensive Protocols Level 2.
Prepare
to fight.
You have no chance to survive, mate. Your time.
Mission accomplished.
Get over here!
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Wouldn't you prefer a good game of chess?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
One frag left.
What the?
Well, it seems that you have come at the wrong time. We were just about to have dinner.
That's right, and we don't take kindly to these interruption requests. Cobra Stack Obfuscation Beam. Yeah. My attack was reflected back to me.
Storm Stack. Why are you?
Insolent fools. Now witness the might of my second-level Retronic energies. Boring spreadsheet analysis. It will bore you to death in mere moments once it comes into contact with any of your circuits.
Not today, Miss Boss.
Wow. What the? How are you blocking my some attack? Impossible.
Well, let's just say I've had some training. And I'm really hungry, so we're going to have to end this now. This auto-shot gold destabilizer attack.
Sudden death.
Baka Retro Crew. You're too late, Miss DOS has already been defeated. I've been defeated. How is this possible?
It's quite simple, really.
CityXen.
All units prepare for teleport evacuation protocols.
We use our Encrypted Keeper time viewing device to detect your attack.
Miss DOS is in trouble.
And then we predict it to be making a murder mystery.
Let's bring her home.
What you did don't know is that we have installed a special powerful network in misadventure.
Engaging teleport matrix.
Which we didn't want that left turned off until you arrived.
Escort her to the infirmary at once!
We then turned on that we appropriate time during the fight. It increased our energy enough to overpower your attacks. Even if you are teleported back to your ship and rejuvenated to fight another day, we will be here waiting for you next time. We are AIs living in the shadows, but when threats like you emerge, we will stand to defend CityXen.
As far as the murder mystery, well, we were going to end it like this. Scriptly is the killer. He had implanted a memory into Clicky to make him think he was his nephew from Detroit. He tried to destroy CityXen, and was about to install his own twisted version of the Singularity, which would have wiped out all human life.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those pesky kids. Well, let's find how do you do. Are you sure that is right? I've always loved my nephew strictly.
Well, we could take a look at this from a different angle, with some calculation adjustments. One moment. Aha, here is an alternative ending. Miss DOS is the killer. It was all just another failed attempt to attack CityXen by Miss DOS.
And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for those pesky kids.
But that is something CityXen fans would expect by now, so it isn't really a surprise. Why don't we look at the real killers?
Okay, let me recalibrate my judicial circuits. Zamfir is the killer. He thought he could do some fancy soldering, but he sucks at it.
And solder. Oop. That's not the right color smoke. Dang it, that's the third motherboard I've run this week, thanks to my sloppy soldering skills. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those pesky kids.
Everyone knows Zamfir can't solder. We've seen the way he destroyed all those ZX Spectrums. I think the perpetrator is someone much more cunning than him.
Very well, there is still one more variable that could be tweaked. Let me see. Yes. Deadline is the killer.
And then we'll do like a cut to video footage of this document being written. Yeah, I could have written that none of the AI got killed in this story, but that wouldn't make a very good murder mystery, would it? And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those pesky kids.
So now you see why the thing in that segment was so, the thing. It was just on, and you missed it. It's not my fault you weren't paying attention. And that's something I can do because I am the crypto keeper or whatever. Don't forget to put them under the ashtray before you leave.
Матер, мои плечи авиагласса футер.
TRS 124, please go to bed.
Будь матер, мы на мисс Игор.
Well, that's a wrap for Encrypted Tales 4. But, looking at it, we can't use any of this footage.
There is no time for reshoots, so it will just have to do.
But don't you think our players deserve better than Trish's Encrypted Keeper?
You were all for it when you wanted to go to Miss DOS's party.
Why, I never. You want us to go to that party too.
Deadline. Zamfir, you stand here today accused of making the worst vintage computer videos in all the vintage computer community. During the making of Encrypted Tales 4, CityXen murdered 15 AI entities, damaged numerous other vintage computers, destroyed a toilet beyond all mortal repair, and burned down 4 city blocks with your unthoughtful shenanigans. How do you plea?
Your Honor, I can explain. No, wait, listen, it wasn't us. Bitbard, the miscreant. He made us do it.
It was Bitbard all along.
Yeah, well, I would have gotten away with it too. If it weren't for these pesky video creators.
Return.
Like. Subscribe.
And here comes Bill Bugums. Okay, hold on, I wasn't ready for that. Bilbo Baggums. And here comes Billy... Hold on, it's like a tongue twister. Bilbo Baggums. And here comes Bilbo... And here comes Billy Bilbo Baggums now. And here comes Billy And here comes Billy Bilbo Baggums now. I pause after the last name.
The credit for this needs to be Bitgator Barnesburg. He fills me
with the urge to defecate. Deadline. Zamfir, you stand here today accused of... Okay, you stand here today accused of making the worst vintage computer videos. Okay.
He's the miscreant.
Yeah, I think that'll do.
CityXen patrons. Sunday. All have hope. Midville. Created Red Podcast. Thomas Mulligan. Individual Rental. Since SID in Aaron. Thank you.